Kayo Wangalelu, Shalavanangada, Kamadelahi Samithi. Hello, loves, it's yours truly, Zazira Coravana, and I would like to give you a warm welcome to the Kingdom of Atlantea, the Kingdom of Atlantis. Welcome to Thala Nation, your source for authentic Atlantean culture, heritage, spirituality, and language. So, my loves, in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about something important when it comes to Atlantean culture. And what that is the importance of the Divine Mother and the woman. When people think about Atlantis, especially popular Atlantis, people usually conjure up images of Neptune, Poseidon, and the kings of Atlantis. And while it is true that Atlantis did have many kings, what is also true is that Atlantis also had a strong feminine principle or feminine aspect within a culture as well. Even in the writings of Diodorus, when he speaks about the Atlanteans, the indigenous land of the Atlanteans is Northwest Africa, and he notes that all the surrounding cultures of Atlantis, especially Atlantis itself, were a matriarch. He mentions a race of Amazons, who were indigenous North African ethnic group of women who were essentially man-like in their culture. And the great goddess was the matron deity of them as well as the Atlanteans themselves. So when it comes to understanding Atlantis, it is important to know that the Divine Mother was the root, heart, and soul of the culture, and that the love and respect for the woman was deep. Okay, and with that being said, the one thing you should never say to an Atlantean, whether it is an Atlantean man, woman, or child within Thala culture, is that you hate your mother. To say you hate your mother it's not simply you just hating your birth mother just because. When you say you hate your mother, you're saying that you hate the Divine Mother, because your mother, or the woman in Thala spirituality and belief, is the image of God. So when you say that you hate your mother, you're saying that you hate the Divine Mother, or you hate the great goddess or God. And when you say you hate the great goddess, you're saying that you hate nature. And when you say that you hate nature, you're saying that you hate life. So when you hate life, the opposite of life is death. So when you say you hate life, you're saying you love death. So I know that went south really quick, but I just want to talk to you all about the importance of the matriarch culture within Atlantis and how serious the Thala people took when it comes to matters concerning the mother, women, and girls as far as raising them. And also Atlantean women were, especially Atlantean mothers, when it came to raising Atlantean girls, they taught them, not only just the manners and ways of being a woman in Atlantean culture, but also helping them understand their spiritual and divine nature, such as respecting themselves as the image of the Divine Mother, and also respecting the creation and respecting her creation, which also translates to respecting nature, respecting men, respecting the animals, the plants, And one might ask, so if Atlantis was such a strong divine feminine culture, a strong matriarch culture, what is the role of men? And while I will talk about in more videos about Atlantean matriarch culture, I will say that Atlantean men were not inferior to women, and neither were women necessarily superior to men, but they both had their roles, So Atlantean men were more so almost like angels or guardians. They protected women, they cared for women, they provided for women, not just because they're women, but because, to the Atlantean men, she was God, she was the Divine Mother. Without her, they wouldn't exist. So they took great care and responsibility for the women and the girls within the culture. And with that being said, I'm just going to leave it at that for today. And yeah, so it was yours truly, Zazir Cordovana. And as always, may Atlantis rise again, and may your love stay beautiful. Thank you. Bye.